3, 2, 1. What's up, guys? I'm Mel, and this is Dom.
Hello.
Good job. And this is our podcast where we talk about the silly things in life, the important things in life, the struggle, if you will, the journey, if you may, and and all the things in between. And so this is our first episode, and we are dropping this Valentine's Day. What? So yeah.
That's the sound effect.
So we're gonna be talking about all the loves and all the things, you know, the lovings and whatnot. So Dom.
Yes.
You have a love life.
I do. Yes, I do.
What are you and the boo doing for Valentine's Day? Are y'all doing anything for Valentine's Day?
So, I work on Valentine's Day. I do a double shift. Yeah.
Whack.
I didn't even realize till.
I was about to say something and I gotta keep it to myself.
The rated R version of the podcast.
I was just gonna be like, damn, that coochie gotta clock in.
Yeah, you're funny as hell.
That was good. Thank you.
I feel like that's something he would say. Yeah.
Hi.
But
yes, I talk about you. I always ask how you're doing. All right. There we go.
Like how swang.
How sway? That what?
The one.
Oh my god, so good.
But yeah, so we found out today that I work do a double. So we initially were planning to do weekend, like weekend before, weekend after.
Like a double?
Yeah, so like he plans one, I plan one.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, y'all are cute. Okay.
Yeah,
That's cute. That's cute.
But yeah, so but then he wanted to go out on actual Valentine's Day. So we're doing the day before because we're both off on Mondays. So we're gonna go out to dinner, you know, blee.
Are they still gonna have Valentine's Day specials? Or is just on the day that they usually do that for the restaurants? What are y'all doing, sushi?
Wait, I think I'm confusing my days. I'm all mixed up. But it's either day before or day after. I'm pretty sure day before that we're gonna go out to eat. And so, I don't know, he planned everything, so, yeah.
Are you gonna take pictures?
I guess.
I just want to know what you're doing because I'm nosy.
Yeah, fair enough. And then I won't say what my plan is yet, just because, like, you know, even though this is coming out on Valentine's Day, my plan is for the weekend after, so.
Oh, I feel you.
How about you? You're married?
I am married.
Yeah, married.
Marriage.
If you don't know that movie,
we come together. Oh, and I always want to do this, but this is from I Love You, Chuck and Larry, where it's like a circle. Did you watch that?
Yeah.
I almost said, were you there?
Yes.
Were you there when they filmed that?
I was Chuck.
And I was Larry. I have no idea. Probably not. We're just like super busy. It's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. I was looking for some stuff. I might do like a Valentine's Day thing with my mom.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, there's a drag show brunch happening.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I might do that. Because I've never done. So I'm like, and it's been a while since I've done brunch, so I was thinking about taking her to do that. And if not, maybe we can do something the weekend after. I gotta check because there's like a salsa club dance thing.
Whoa, yeah.
Yeah, and we went like for Halloween, but we haven't been back since because we've been so busy. So maybe we can go back and we can do some dancing again. It's so much fun. I have so much fun. I have shoes. I have dancing shoes. And they also do private lessons as well. So what we do is like it's on Fridays where they have like an open floor where all the students come and you pay like a cover and there's drinks and they order food and then they have like a guest teacher and they have like an hour before the floor opens up where they teach you like steps and like a cute little routine and then you can practice that. So the last time we went it was I have hairs. It was bachata night. Oh my god, it was so much fun. And yeah, so that's it. So maybe we'll be able to do that. I'd love to do the thing. It's just a shame that it's like so far from the house because I got to drive like 45 minutes.
That's because you live upstate.
I know. It's so sad.
Yeah.
It makes me sad, but
yeah.
I'm also happy that I was able to find a community that does the things that I like, and I was able to.
Yeah.
That's the thing about living near Albany is like there's always something to do, because that's also where the Valentine's Day brunch is.
Oh, all right.
Like that area, not that particular like spot for dancing. So, I want to do something, but it's a little hard with the baby, you know. So, because he's you know in the middle of a sleep regression. So it's fun.
That would be me.
No. No. You just have to get through it. That's why I have like a couple of mom friends that I'm like calling. I'm like, is this normal? Or like, how do I do this? And like everyone has said I'm doing pretty good so far. Thank you.
Hell yeah.
I still panic, and there's still times where I'm like, I want to control this, but then it's just like, Carlton's like, you can't. And I'm like, you're right. You gotta calm down. So, that's the thing. That's the thing. So, that's pretty much what's going on with me. But I'm really excited to hear about your double date thing happening, like, with Josue. I think it's really cute.
Yeah. I'm excited.
You guys are adorable. All right. So, what we do here in this area might not be on this couch all the time, but for today we do a meme section.
Yes.
We do a meme section all the time when I'm scrolling through the Facebook or the I almost said MySpace. Ouch.
She said dated myself.
And the Instagram and the TikTok. Like there's inspirational quotes and or just like mental wellness stuff. So I'm constantly taking screenshots. I'm like, ooh, this is nice. Ooh, that's nice. Or it's just thought provoking. And so we take our time in this moment to appreciate some good words, share our thoughts, and hopefully you might start a conversation with your loved ones or the people that you feel comfortable with.
Yeah.
Which I guess would be the same thing, maybe. Could be your therapist. I love my therapist, so maybe.
Yeah.
Anyways, here we go. So for this, obviously, Valentine's Day, the theme is love. So, first one. You gotta love yourself so much to the point where the lack of love from others doesn't even bother you. And the other one. I sometimes wonder why whispers exist. Anger is not quiet. Sadness should be heard. And love is the loudest of all. It's by somebody named Ariana.
Thank you, Ariana.
Thank you, Ariana. It's so beautiful. I love your words. I will find you. Anyways, could you imagine?
Oh my god. Ariana's watching this like unsubscribe. Dislike.
Okay, so how'd you feel about those? How'd they make you? They get you in the feels? In the corazón.
In the corazón. Yeah, I would say the first one definitely hit as someone who like struggled with loving myself because like as we both know, you know, you're doing your thing, you're chilling, and then like, oh, that's not cool. You're not cool. And you're like,
that's what.
Yeah,
that's what happens. Okay, all right.
Yeah, so
that's exactly how it happens.
Yeah, like people like as children, of course, depending on what your situation is with your parents and like your relationship at home and stuff like that, or just in general, you know, your surroundings. You're very impressionable. So if you aren't like you love yourself, but sometimes it's like you need that extra little push and reminder, like, you know, like, hey, don't let anyone treat you this way or blah blah blah. Just, you know, a little push in the right direction. But seems like as we get older and we hit those more transitional periods, we lose that love for ourselves. So I know that was something that I really struggled with, and I'm still working on it, because, you know, everything's a process. But actually, shout out to our friend Christina, because
Christina
is actually right behind the camera.
That's me.
Yes, that is you.
It's her.
It's her. It's H.E.R. like the
.com.
Grammy Award winning artist, her. but yeah, or Grammy nominated, I don't know. But yeah, like she really taught me that, like, yes, it's good to love other people, but
you gotta fucking love yourself.
Yeah, for real.
You gotta love yourself.
What's that thing she's like, I'm doing it for me. What's his name?
I don't remember.
I think Joseph or something like that. Julius, I don't know.
I know what you're talking about, but it's like it's just gone.
Memory.
It's just gone. I'm so sorry.
But yeah, like she really taught me that in times of feeling that you like when you feel that you need to reach out to someone the most is the time that you need to look within the most. And like when she said that to me, like it didn't really hit at first. It was like, no, I just need to talk to one of my friends. And like then it hit and I was like, oh, like I need to be that friend for myself. Like I can have a support system, but I need an internal support system that's arguably stronger than my external support system.
Yeah, because what if nobody picks up?
Exactly. So the first one definitely hit because No, I'm serious because also that was a big message that BTS was pushing. And if anyone knows me, like when I was going through my period of like not feeling confident and like not loving myself and like just looking for that validation in others, of like validating my own worth, and like that's I'm not okay. Like listen, compliments are cool, but like you can't base yourself off of that. So they really pushed that.
That's
notion.
cute.
Yeah, and like
I didn't realize that. I'm gonna have to give them another listen because they're catchy, but I didn't realize. Like...
Yeah, no, like their messages are actually really, really good, and like, listening to them and just also seeing how they are as human beings, it really helped me look at myself and be like, oh snap, like I'm special and I bring this, and this to the table, and like me being in someone's life makes their day. Like it makes a big difference. Like thinking that way. And then the second one, like, we both come from very loud families, so, like, I like that. Why do whispers exist? Wear your emotions loud and proud, If everything else that, like, is super, I don't want to say dramatic, but super animated. Like when people get mad, they're super animated and loud and like, ugh.
Yeah,
so why not be
passion.
that way about, why not be, that's a good word, why not be, excellent, thank you, dictionary.com. Why not be passionate about the positive emotions, like love and happiness and stuff,
Yeah, and that's the thing that I was thinking about with that second one was, I remember when I first fell in love. Right? That puppy love, whatever. That shit that fucking consumes you and you're like, like you're staring at the fucking text message conversation. It could have been like 3 like back and forths and you're like going through it like every couple of hours like, oh my god, he said, hey. Yeah. And then I said, hey. And then you skip over that real quick and then it's just like he said something else. Just like, what are you doing? And you're like, oh my god, he said, what are you doing? It's fucking wild. But maybe that's just me, but like, I remember, like, feeling, it's just so fucking intense. It's just so intense. And it's just, and so it's loud in that kind of way because you almost feel like your entire body is, like, screaming and, like, shaking. You're like, I love this. And,
it's not like you're on drugs, bro.
Yes. It's freaking nuts.
Yeah.
Love is a drug. It is.
Kesha.
It is. It is.
No,
Thank
it really
you.
is.
But... I was thanking Christina, by the way.
You're thanking society.
I am thanking society. But that, I remember just feeling it because honestly, for me, when I feel something, it just radiates through my whole body. And that in itself feels loud. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Just the takeover. Like the full takeover. Yeah. The full takeover of your body in that emotion. And so it's just like... As passionate as I am, it shows in my anger, in my sadness, in my love. Like, you gonna know. You gonna know. So, I just thought that was, like, really beautiful. Yeah. And eloquently But, and then as far as the first one with loving yourself where you don't give a shit, if others don't love, oh my God. Let me tell you. I wish I would have had that in high school. I wish I would have. Because let me tell you something. I would be a motherfucking superhero right now.
Yeah.
I would have figured out how to fly. Because I'm serious. Because it was just like, and that's the thing, some people are like, oh, I would, if you could go back to high school, would you go back to high school? Fuck no. Oh no. No. Don't send me back. That's punishment.
Don't send me back.
That's one of the, what is it, Dante's Inferno? Like, one of the rings of hell. Oh, it's fucking sending me back to high school. Like, absolutely not. I ain't doing that shit. So, it's just like, for me, in that time, it's just everything is, like I said, intense, right? Because I feel how I feel strongly, but then you have like teenage emotions, and teenage emotions are so fucking unstable. Everything is like a drama and intense.
It's great. Like
you're in a drama show.
Literally, like the
like Dawson's Creek or some shit.
Oh my God!
I didn't even watch Dawson's Creek. I watched One Tree Hill. Thank you very much. And it's just It's just a lot.
The drama of the couple at their locker, just like...
It's wild.
Yeah.
And so, that's why I want to teach Damien as best as I can to, like, love himself.
Yeah.
And to, like, be passionate about the things that he's passionate about. Be weird.
Yeah.
If you like weird shit, be weird. Because, you know what? If you end up like us... with a bunch of artsy friends, all of us are fucking weird.
Oh, yeah.
All of us are weird. There ain't a single normal person making music or painting. I'll tell you what. Ain't a single fucking normal person.
Yeah.
Everybody's out of their minds.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In a beautiful way.
Yeah.
And so, that's why I want to teach him to do that. That way it's just like... Also, I think about, because he's a boy, that, if a girl breaks his heart... turning him into like a bad boy, because I feel like that happened to so many boys like in high school where like a girl like breaks their heart and then all of a sudden they turn into a little asshole.
Okay, so that shit goes south.
And they're so mean, and then they hold on to it for years. Like in their 30s.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Like they're still like, this girl in the 9th grade, she cheated on me. And it's just like, you was like 14. Boo boo. Let it go. But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But and that is sad. I'm not gonna lie. That's their trauma. But like at the same time, I would like him to love himself enough to be stronger than his heartbreaks. Because for a long time I wasn't stronger than my heartbreaks. Yeah. So our next segment, specifically for Valentine's Day, we're gonna do a couple of Would You Rathers. I thought these were fun. I found it on, let me find the website really quick so you know where to go. The Wi-Fi. The website is called Love to Know. 150 Would You Rather questions for couples. We ain't doing 150, but I did pick out a few. So here we go. John. Would you rather receive a flirty wink or play footsie at dinner?
Okay. You guys are going to get to know me. I hate feet. Like a burning passion. Like, if like an anti-foot fetish is the only way to, like, describe it. So, like, which is weird because when I was younger...
You like feet?
No. God, no. Let's dial it back. No, my younger brother, like, Mikey and I used to... like play this game where we would put our feet together and we would like make like a bicycle motion.
I know what you're talking about.
So I don't know where this came from, but I hate feet. I can't do it. So for me, flirty wink, because I'm getting better though. With socks on, I could handle it. I could handle with socks or like, a shoe tap, but barefoot? Get that shit out of here.
See, I'm going to agree with you only because, like, feet ain't really a thing for me. I'm not grossed out by feet. I actually am, like, I think that the only feet that should touch my feet is the person that I'm with. It's intimate for some apparent reason.
Okay.
For feet to touch my feet.
Okay.
But I don't have like a fetish. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I'm not yucking anybody's yum. You know what I mean? If you like feet, we still fuck with you. You know what I mean? So
that's your thing.
Do your thing. Do your thing. You know what I mean? But it's just like, if like, I love you, but like if your feet were to touch my feet, I would feel insulted. Like I would feel like I would feel like, why is your foot touching my foot? Like that's what it feels like to me.
You know, interestingly enough, I did not know this, but in Afghan culture, if you touch feet, that means like you have to fight. Like I did not know that. Oshia told me one time we were in the supermarket and we accidentally brushed shoes, and she was like, "We have to fight now," and I was like, "What?" Yeah, little fun fact.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe if it's also in other cultures as well, but you know, her family's from Afghanistan, so you know.
That's so interesting.
Yeah.
Flirty wink. And here's the thing, I've never really been good at like flirty anything.
Okay.
Like my flirting is it's very obvious.
Okay.
And like, or it's just really fucking awkward. And at some point I realized that I'm not really good at flirting.
Okay.
So I'll just come right out and say like, you know, I like you, or like cute, because I can't fucking deal with that shit.
Yeah.
I just need to know, do you like me back? You don't? Alright. Cool. Cool. I'ma go. But no, seriously, like I don't think I've ever winked at Carlton.
Really?
No. Maybe I'll try it. But knowing him, he'll troll and be like, "Is there something in your eye?" You know what I mean? I feel like he'll just troll me. But like, I don't know. I'm just not cute like that. But I think that would be more successful than playing footsie, because I'm always kicking people under the table by accident. It's a thing. I don't understand why. I just need to keep my limbs to myself, but I always end up like kicking people under the table because I'm always like adjusting how I'm sitting.
Yeah.
So like, I think I'm just hitting people. Okay, here we go. Would you rather spend the day together being pampered at a spa or enjoying a workout at the gym?
Ooh, that's a good one. You pick first. I gotta think.
Here's the thing. I think Carlton would prefer to be at the gym because he likes to move.
Yeah.
I'm all about that pampering though. I'm all about it.
Yeah.
I'm like, because I watch all those ASMR videos of like when they wash the hair, they do the scalp thing, and then, or they do like the facials and the massages and the stones and all that looks amazing to me. Like, here's the thing. Some people are like really, they're really funny about massages. Some people don't like massages.
Yeah.
Or some people only think massages are like supposed to lead to sex. That is not me. That is not me. Yeah. I think it's a potential. But for the most part, if you massage me, you ain't got to do nothing else. I feel wonderful.
Yeah.
I feel great.
Yeah.
Like, thank you. And anybody can do it. Like,
you there. Come here.
You there.
You just yell around at people
for a couple of shillings.
For 4 rations of bread. Rub my calf.
Rub these feet.
Oh shit, that's funny.
No, dead ass though. I'm serious. I don't care. Like, as long as you're not inappropriate, I'm like, yeah, I'll take a massage.
Yeah.
Like, it's fine. No, it's fine. Like, and honestly, I'm like, if I'm getting my pedicure, I'd rather a man do it.
Really?
Yeah, because every single time I get a woman to do it, like, from my experience, there might be other, people out there that they do it a certain kind of way, but every time I get a woman, they're so gentle. And they're just, and I'm like, I don't want you to caress me. I want you to
get in there.
I'm like,
dig.
Just use your thumb muscles. Get up in there. You know what I mean? So, and men tend to do that.
Yeah.
So I'll have a man massage my feet. So I said all that to say, I want a spa day.
You don't say.
Yes. What do you think?
All right. I would say it depends on the day. Because I like going to the gym. He used to be, like, Josue would go to the gym. Like, he, like, I think in college he said that he used to lift a lot and stuff like that.
Word.
Yeah, he's strong. He's strong as shit, bro. It's kind of scary.
I believe it.
Yeah, like...
He's fucking tossing tables and shit. Could you imagine if he got pissed off at the site? She's like, get in the fucking line! Toss the bus. They're shaking the bus.
Shaking the bus! He grabs down the side of it like King Kong.
He's just like, I said, it's not your turn! Get in the back!
But I like going to the spa. Like, well, I've only been to one spa, but I like going to get massages. I haven't been in a very long time, which I need to do that soon. Because I heard the one by my apartment is pretty good. But I really like that.
What is a massage place where you?
Yeah, we'll go next time.
Okay.
But I really like that just because, like, I don't like... From playing sports, there's a lot of, like, just fucking lactic acid and just, like, stuff that's just built up, like Christina, whenever she gives me massages, which is funny that you say that, like, you love them, because I feel like we're always fucking massaging each other.
It's like because we're in pain, bitch.
Yeah.
Physical pain.
Yeah.
I'm ouchies all the time.
I'm dying. But, yeah, so that's kind of a hard one. I think it would be very interesting and a fun experience to pick the spa with him, because he doesn't fucking let himself, like, decompress.
That would
like,
be nice.
His decompression is, like, sleeping or attempting to sleep, because since he works overnights, like, his whole fucking clock is messed up.
Josue, you need a massage.
You need a massage.
You need a massage.
Yeah. So I think that would be a really fun experience to just watch him be pampered and get to, like...
That's how I feel about Carlton.
Yeah,
he's always giving massages.
Yeah, oh my god. All the time, he's like, your feet hurt? I'm like, yeah. He's like, good foot massage. I'm like, thank you. It's like our routine. If he comes over after, especially when he wasn't doing overnights and stuff, if he came over after a shift...
He's so sweet.
He's good going.
It's helpful. I'm like, you need to get massages. That shit is wonderful. Here we go. Ready?
Yeah.
Would you rather live together in the mountains or on the beach?
Shit. That's a good question. I think I would choose... So this is, like, what I would choose, or what I think him and I would like?
Yeah.
Him and I would like?
I guess, actually, where would you like to be with him?
Where would I like to be with him? Okay. I think I would choose mountains, because I don't think he's a big, like, beach goer. Like, I think, like, he'll do it, but, like, on vacation, how people always go to beaches and stuff, he's more of, like... Let's learn about culture. Let's go try all their food. Let's do something, you know? Yeah. So, I would choose mountains, because, like, him and I like doing cabin trips. So,
that's right.
Yeah, so we like just going for a couple of days, decompressing, not speaking to anyone, just, like, I bring my books and my painting stuff, and, like, I just paint, or I'll take photos, or just, like, work on my photography and stuff. And he just chills and cooks, because that's what his thing is. He likes to cook. So, yeah, I would choose mountains. Just something about mountains.
Listen, a part of me wanted to say beach so bad. But Carlton don't like the beach like that.
Yeah.
He don't really like the sun.
Yeah.
So, he goes to the beach fully clothed with a fucking sun hat. I need to get him a beach umbrella. Because he don't do that. And then, and the thing is this. It wouldn't be so bad. But if it wasn't for the hurricanes, the danger that comes to being so close to the ocean, it fucking destroys your property.
Yeah.
So I think about that. Like the flooding and stuff, when you see these videos where, like, the ocean is, like, right here
crazy,
up against your door. And it's just like, but I love the thought. If hurricanes weren't a thing, I'd say beach house. Tsunamis, if they weren't a thing, I'd say beach house. Sharks, if they weren't a thing. Nah, it's just
imagine the shark knocks on your door. Open the fuck up.
No.
Gills. I love sharks. Shark Week. Don't talk to me during Shark Week.
Shark Week
you know that's my thing.
Shark Week is good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'd be in the mountains. Carlton would love that.
Yeah.
In the middle of nowhere.
He's a nature going.
With no lights or nothing.
Yeah.
He would just probably, I bet you, he would just wake up in the morning and just fucking go explore by himself.
Yeah.
End up in the middle of the goddamn woods somewhere. Lost.
With a yodel.
And not panicking. Lost and not
Carlton doesn't
panicking.
panic.
He doesn't.
It's great.
He fucking came face to face with a grizzly bear.
Wow.
And he, didn't panic.
I'm not surprised.
I'm gonna wait for him to come on the show to tell the fucking story. But yes, he came face to face with a bear. Damn. I'm like, some scary shit. Mm-hmm. So, we'll do one more. And then we'll move on to Am I the Asshole?
Cool.
Alright. Would you rather your lover sound like a parakeet when they laugh or cough like a snorting bull?
Alright. For my love, I would say
Your love.
my love. Cough like a bull. Was it cough like a snorting bull?
Yeah.
Absolutely that one. That's the funniest shit. Danielle coughs like that. She's like, I swear to God, like my best friend Danielle, if you're watching, hello. But it just happens out of nowhere. So she's just chilling. She's like, yeah, whatever. And I'm like, the highlight of my day. I wait for it and afterwards she's like, ooh. And I'm like, are you okay?
Mm-hmm.
So I think if Josue did that, I would fucking piss myself. So
that's what it is. So because it's
funny. It's so funny. I don't know what it is, but something about a hearty cough where it's on the verge of bronchitis is the funniest shit.
That's fair. No, the thing is, I picked the same thing, but it's literally because how would I explain this man laughing like that to people? You ever been in a situation where everybody's laughing and that one person has a weird fucking laugh and you're like, oh shit, it almost makes you stop laughing. Either it makes you stop laughing or you laugh even harder.
Yeah.
And so I'm just like, a parakeet, bitch? A fucking parakeet? Eat.
Yeah.
I don't understand how that could even be a thing. And he a grown ass man. Could you imagine?
That's funny. This well-established man that handles himself and one good knock joke, he's like and
that's the thing. Everybody be making that face you know what I mean? I feel like that's the thing. And then people would talk about it after the fact and be like, yo, so he's a nice guy, but I fucking laugh, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the thing. So anyways, because I feel like that happens. We'd be like,
oh yeah,
they're a sweet person, but that fucking, did you hear that? That's what I feel like would happen. Okay. You know what? We'll do one more Would You Rather because I really like this one. Would you rather attend a whale watch or swim with dolphins as a couple?
Ooh. It's a good one. I feel like I don't know which one he would prefer, to be honest, because he's not a very oceany guy. That's just not.
But you gotta pick an oceany thing.
I think he would enjoy whale watching more because the spectacle of it. But I think that because he went to school for biology, not marine biology, but I feel like him being so up close to an animal would be fascinating to him. So I think...
So he'd rather watch from inside the boat than get in the water with them?
Yeah, 'cause I don't know if he's a strong swimmer.
Yeah, because Carlton ain't a strong swimmer, and me bringing him anywhere near the water is dangerous. But I watch those videos of like people whale watching.
Yeah.
I watch whale watchers, right? And let me tell you something. Whales are fucking humongous. And they in these little ass fucking rafts.
Yeah.
They might as well have built that shit like from fucking Castaway.
Yeah.
And like they're just there. The whale, so they here, right? We in the boat. The whale right there. And
that shit does a backflip.
All the whale has to do is go, and then like the fucking boat is done. It's gone. We're gone. We're dead. That's all it takes.
Yeah.
They're fucking huge.
Yeah.
They're humongous. And then people, it goes whoosh. It does like a thing, because they always splash in water.
Yeah.
And it's just like that shit is scary. And people are like, oh, did you see? It's beautiful. And I'm like, man, that shit is scary as hell. Why are you in a stronger boat?
Well, remember that story with the two kayakers?
She survived.
Swallowed by a whale? Yeah.
She survived. I don't know how.
I don't know either. Wasn't she there? Correct me if I'm wrong, but like a day or two or some shit?
I don't know.
I don't remember the whole story.
All I know is when I saw that video, she got swallowed the fuck up.
Yeah.
You saw that boat, and you didn't see her. You saw the whale, and then it was gone.
And then it was it.
And then it was it. And I said,
yeah.
No, ma'am.
Yeah.
So there's a part of me that's like, because... But here's the other thing, too. It's like, people do illegal, like, dolphin swimming.
True.
And so they don't do it. If it was the right way, where we were in, like, a small, controlled environment, there was one dolphin, and, like, we had our life vests on, I feel like I would do that one. Because even though dolphins are still larger than us, they're not as big as a fucking whale. And you're not technically in the ocean.
Yeah.
You're in, like, a pool.
Yeah.
So, I would hope somebody would be able to save my ass if the dolphin tried to attack me. Or something like that.
Yeah.
So, that's my answer.
Alright.
Alright. So, we is gonna do an Am I the Asshole? And then, we're gonna talk to y'all later. So, here we go. Am I the asshole for spying on my husband?
Oh, shit.
When my husband was young, his mom had a rule that the person who served or divided the food was not allowed to be the first to pick their plate. For example, if there was a cake and one person cut it into slices but made one massive slice with the intention of taking it themselves, they could no longer do it. I think it's cute and a good way to ensure fairness.
Yeah.
After we married and had kids, he wanted to implement the rule, so we did. Whatever. I like the rule. Our kids are toddlers, so it's not really relevant, yet we keep this rule for the two of us at dinner. When I do it, I make sure to keep the portions as even as possible, so neither of us gets more meat, better bits of steak, or etc. Well, I've had a sneaking suspicion for a while now that he's been hiding more and or better meat in plate A while putting more cheese on top of plate B because he knows I die for cheese and will subconsciously gravitate to that one. Well, last night I decided to play him at his own game and told him I was calling a friend but actually hid in the closet to watch him plate up. My suspicions were confirmed when I saw him drop considerably more of the juiciest, thickest steak into one plate, hide it with mash, and a sad sprinkling of cheese on top. When it was game time, I immediately grabbed the plate with the sad amount of cheese, and his little face just dropped. I asked him what was wrong, and he went red and said, I thought you liked the one with more cheese. I had to put that voice on. I told him I wasn't in a cheesy kind of mood. Then I sat down and ate my meal with all the extra meaty chunks. He looked so disappointed as he watched me eat bite after bite of delicious steak that eventually I fessed up and he understood I was the ultimate mastermind. He acknowledges that he is in the wrong for being a dirty steak thief, but says that I am an equal asshole for spying on him, so we thought we'd let the good folks of Reddit decide. So let me have it. Am I the asshole for spying on my husband?
That is not what I thought that story was going to be.
I know, it wasn't what I thought it was going to be neither, but let me tell you. That shit was funny as hell. She called him a dirty steak thief.
Dirty steak thief. That was good. What would you say?
Honestly, I don't think she's the asshole. I read some of the comments and some people are like, you're the asshole for not like talking to your husband and like actually using your words to ask him if he did it. But here's my thing. If he doing this sneaky shit, who's to say that he was going to admit to her that he was putting the bigger pieces of steak on his plate.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because how long has he been doing that shit, too? It's this deep, dark, dirty secret.
Deep, dark,
dirty secret. I like alliteration.
I see that.
But you know what I mean? So that's why I'm like, I don't think she's the asshole. I think he's the asshole.
Yeah.
For doing that.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked. I feel like she's not the asshole in that sense. She just, like, beat him at his own game type of deal. Like,
she did hide in the closet, though. That shit's fucking funny.
You gotta do what you gotta do. But, you know, like, she kind of, like, had the last laugh. So I feel like that, it was, you know, it wasn't like she did anything crazy. You know, like, I just feel she got her reparations. You know what
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, it forced him to talk about it afterwards. So, I don't know, I just kind of feel like it was his karma coming.
Yeah, because who knows how many times he, like, had, like, a good piece of steak hidden under there and she just sitting there eating cheddar. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, ain't no amount of cheese enough to replace some steak for me.
Fuck no.
Personally.
Yeah.
So there's, there's, like, an update to it.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. So she goes to say, I don't have time to respond to all the comments, but thank you so much to everyone who took the time to comment. My husband and I sat down to read them together, and we agree that both of us definitely had a bit of assholery about us. This is really cute. It actually ends really nice. I admit that spying from the closet was a weird choice. So in future, I'm going to talk about my feelings like a grown-up. He admits that he was a massive asshole by taking the best steak bits and assures me we will split the meat evenly in the future. He even suggested himself that we ditch the whole rule, so we're making progress. Tonight we're actually going to try plating up together. I think it's going to be one hell of a romantic night. Thanks also to everyone that suggested he might be having an affair. I don't think he is, but honestly, who knows? If he has it in him to hide the juiciest meat, then do I even know this man at all? Who did I marry? Ah, they're nice and sarcastic.
Okay, it was like...
I'm like, that escalated quickly.
Yeah.
Thank God our house was constructed with a surprisingly large number of closets, so I think the best course of action is to utilize each and every one until I discover all of his dastardly doings.
Oh my god, that's funny.
That's really cute, but why the fuck did it escalate? To him,
yeah, but you know how people are.
Having an affair?
Either she was being sarcastic, or people in the comments definitely were like, well, if he's doing this, you don't know if he's doing that. Like, that's dragging it.
That's what I'm saying, it's a fucking piece of steak. If anything, be like, yo, cut that shit in half and give me the other piece. Simple as that.
Yeah.
My God.
Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah, I wouldn't say she was the asshole.
I still don't think so. Some people are like, you know, that she was, but I don't think she was.
I don't know. I feel like being like, use your words. Like, don't hide in a closet. Like, I feel like it's not that deep. Like,
it's not. I mean,
that's funny.
It is.
Yeah.
And they're like, it's weird. I mean, weird is funny.
Yeah.
She ain't hurt nobody.
Yeah, but some people don't have, like, senses of humor.
Dry. Yeah,
like
I mean, dry.
Like a steak. I mean, we don't
well, not their steak, apparently. It's juicy over there. That's why he's hiding the shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it said. The juiciest bits. That's what she said, not me.
Fucked up.
So, anywho's the what's it? Let me see. I think that's it. Yeah, we're good to go.
Alright, so...
Are you ready?
I'm ready. So, our parting gift to you guys is, at the end of each episode, we like to just leave you guys with affirmations. So, if it resonates, great. Steal it from the store, awesome. But if it doesn't resonate, and like there's no way for you to apply it, tune into the next episode and hopefully there's something for you. I'm not going to guarantee. But anyway, so this is the first one. Obviously, we're following the theme of love. So, the first one is, I allow myself to be loved by someone special. Better kids.
Betty.
And the second one is, every day, love comes to me in abundance. So,
abundance.
Yeah, so those are two very good ones, I think. So, yes, thank you. We hope you tune in for the next one. You could find us on social media, because everyone has social media, and if you don't, what are you doing?
Not the medias.
Not the medias.
Said not the
Nothing
media.
social with media. But yeah, you can find us on Instagram. What is our Instagram handle, Mel and I?
Dom_Mel_podcast.
Yes.
Until further notice.
And you can also check us out on Spotify, and you can also check us out on Instagram. So with that being said, leave some comments.
YouTube.
I'm sorry. YouTube. You can still leave comments on Instagram.
On the Instagram and the Instagram.
On the Instagram, yes.
We're on Instagram.
But yeah, check us out on YouTube as well. Leave some comments. You know, suggestions, your opinions about the Am I the Asshole segment. The Would You Rathers, what your choice would be.
Send us some memes. We love a good meme.
We love a good meme. We do. We do. But yeah, so subscribe and RKO that like button.
See you next time.
Bye.